Hey YouTube, Cove here. Today we're going to do the unboxing of the foxtech auto stabilization system. I've done an unboxing of the iShop, but we'll do that again. And the 5.7 gigahertz 500 milliwatt transmitter. And I forget what kind of camera this was. I know it's a CMOS or something, but it was just one that I looked online and I knew that would fit in no problem. It had the harness and everything, so we'll do the unboxings of these. I have opened these earlier, so just to be true to you guys, but they're exactly how I opened them. Get this with one hand here. Alright, comes in a very nice packaging here. Nice plastic case. Alright, so that's what it looks like. It's about the size of a receiver. One of those orange Spectrum type receivers. The knockoff type, I guess, or whatever. They say they're not knockoffs. Alright. And we have our wiring here. You just put these straps there. Everything comes up. Alright, in here I guess this is the stabilizing case. So it comes with the Velcro to hold it down. And then I guess that keeps it stabilized on there somehow. So that's cool. And then the harness. I did go over the instruction here. They're very detailed. They're colored. They got everything laid out, layman's term. All the setups, VTEL, regular, delta wing, everything you need. So very detailed. If you know what you're doing, just minutely, maybe your second plane, you should be able to set this up, no problem. Alright. And that concludes this. I'll do a, when I put it up and install it, I'll show how I install it, and then, of course, the test. I still have the big old YC over there, ready to go. It's real bad weather outside, so we haven't been able to maiden her. Alright. Now we'll do the 5.7 gigahertz transmitter and receiver. Really tough plastic here. Alright. So we have the supplied wiring here. Looks like a female wiring for the transmitter, or the receiver, excuse me. Power supply with a, I believe that's a JT connector, JTS or JT. Then your omnidirectional 2 dBi antenna. Alright, and we have the product itself. Let's see, it's kind of big actually. I didn't know it was going to be this big. I know the 2.4 is pretty small. So we have the supplied power and supplied cable for your camera, but that's why I told you I ordered a camera that I didn't have to fool around with any soldering or anything like that. It just plugs right in. So, and then the product itself. It's kind of big here. Alright, so it looks like it has a cooling fan on top. Looks like it comes with the 2 dBi antenna already installed. There's your hookups for power, and then the power. Now we'll get to the camera. Now it's very important you keep these inside the static proof case here. As you can see, there's open circuitry, so I would recommend keeping those inside. We'll get that back in there. The static proof cases such as these that it comes with. Alright, then I have the camera. Now there's two types of cameras. It's the one CMOS, you have to check it out, but I got the one that you can tell the difference between the horizon and the ground when the light's hitting it. There's one that blocks out, but this one causes lines. As far as when you look at light, it'll have some lines that shine down, so that's the negative. Alright, here's our camera. Like I said, it has a wiring harness that fits right into the transmitter. So you can just bypass these wires right here. Just with that. And that's got your power camera and everything, and your power's right here. So you'll just have to use those to connect. And that's going to be on board. And down here we have the receiver. Tiny little guy. And we have the receiver. I believe you can change channels on here. 4 channels, 8 channels, 4 channels. Now what I like about this is it has a 2 AV out, meaning I could put my goggles in one and my DVD player, 10-inch screen in the other. That way, say I can look on, I just have two. I can have a person on the ground look. Say before I put on my goggles, I can view. It's just choices. So, all right. Now I'll go over the iShot one more time. This iShot was $100. It's basically, if you didn't want to buy the Fat Sharks for $400, you can get this to see how you enjoy FPV before you invest. So you can't say they're the most prettiest things, but for $100 they work. They simulate a 32 or 36-inch screen. They're not high definition, but they are pretty clear. They got autofocuses. They come with S-video cables. The hookups for S-video, you can either go AV or S-video, as you can see. It has the power adapter and your AV and S-video hookup. It comes with the supplied AVs and then the inverted connector here. So you can bridge the two. Now I also got a 12 dBi patch antenna. If you want to go a little further range, just want to be safe, make sure I have good connection. So I went with the 12 dBi patch antenna. What's good about this is you can just set it on your car. I believe you got to turn this around, but you can just set that up there, and you don't have to worry about getting a tripod. I had a tripod, but it managed to sprout some legs and walk off. So I'd be on the lookout for that if you see a tripod running around. Alright, then for the transmitter, I went ahead and upgraded the antennas to a 12 dBi or 7 dBi omnidirectional antenna. As you can see, the size, I guess that makes a difference. So that's going to go on the plane. And then also, that's a power supply for the glasses. They also come with batteries. You put 3 AA's in there, and I guess that supplies for power on the ground. And I just bought a couple extra links, cables here. I didn't know if everything was going to adapt to the connectors right, so just to be safe. Alright, this is the unboxing of the foxtech FPV system, 5.7 gigahertz, 500 milliwatt. The iShot 36-inch LCD simulated screen, and the Tech FY30 auto stabilization system gyro with accelerometer. Alright, there'll be more to come later.